Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to a rolling shootout ending in a brutal crash. Now this video is by Donut Operator. He does a tremendous job of these kind of police type videos or just general crime type videos. I can't imagine, witnessing something like this. So there's a shootout going on right in front of you. And then I'm guessing the perpetrator, maybe hijacks a car or something like that. And then it just, maybe in their panic, crashes into someone else, probably some innocent driver on the road. Must just be an incredibly, sad thing to witness. I just know it's going to be really, really interesting. It's got like over 1 million views. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm sure you guys are too, so let's do it.
Hi everyone, Donut here. We got a crazy freaking shooting today for you guys involving a moving gun battle during a high-speed chase. Twice. This one's going to be between some dirtbag and the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Say that 5 times fast. Those kooky Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officers shoot like 200 people a year. But first, a word from our sponsor, Warpath. This video is sponsored by Warpath for sponsoring this video. Shootings! So I know the running joke on the channel here is that the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department shoots like tons of people a year, but miraculously, through some type of divine intervention, they've only shot 7 people so far this year. This time last year, that was like the body count for 1 week. They've gotten some pretty amazing one-taps also the past couple years. You guys remember this one?
Wow.
The incident we're covering today also isn't the first time that someone's treated Las Vegas like a Grand Theft Auto server with no admins around to slap your pee-pee. Remember this guy last year who carjacked a bunch of people and led police on a wild chase? Maybe Las Vegas is a Grand Theft Auto server. We are living in a simulation after all. The Grand Theft Auto server must have opened back up because that's what we're talking about today. My point being, they have a lot of good body camera footage, and I'm going to make a whole playlist of their body camera footage and link it below. August 11th, 2022. Our suspect, Justin Venegas. That's right, his name is Justin Venegas from Las Vegas.
It's almost like it was meant to be. Venegas.
Sounds like if I lived there and ate paint chips as a kid and someone asked me where I lived, I'm like, I live in Las Vegas. So what had happened was that Venegas pointed a gun at a 73-year-old lady and took her car. Police immediately recognized who he was, set up surveillance at the guy's last known address, and he led them on a big-ass chase involving 2 separate shootings. LVMPD has some of the best shooting breakdowns out of any other law enforcement agency in the country. I'm totally gonna use their map they made in their video. Sorry, I keep deviating. I just looked at this map and realized I only ever go to the main strip when I go to Vegas, usually for SHOT Show. Did you guys know that SHOT Show is during the same week as the Adult Video Awards? You can get some epic firearm industry contacts and herpes all in the same week.
Sounds awesome.
Anyways, police spot him and start following him with the helicopter. I don't know if he realized he was being followed or they just happened to catch him right when he booted up GTA 5 RL.
Why did he do this? Why did he kick that old lady out of her car? Like, was it financial reasons? I just don't get why you would do this. Like, you're not going to get away with it.
This is the first time I've seen a carjacking like this, though. Dude straight up Supermans through the passenger window of this avalanche and forces the driver out. The helo tells ground units this crazy fucker just stole a car, so they'll go in for a pit maneuver. Now, the officer driving is still an FTO. He's a trainee, so a pit maneuver is like a wet dream for him.
Oh my God, here we go.
Unfortunately, our trainee doesn't get his pit completed because the suspect leans out of the driver's side window and almost whacks our trainee. His FTO says, "Hell no, brother, no one shoots at my trainee," and returns fire through his patrol car windshield with a Gucci-ass patrol pistol. I mean, look at this thing. It's dope as hell.
Hit him, right here. Oh, shit.
Oh, God! I could not do this job, man. No way.
You all right? Good. You okay? Good.
Damn.
Now there are 2 things I'd like to talk about right here before we go any further. The suspect's gun and shooting through windshields. Here's the gun that the guy was using. Wouldn't that suck to get killed by a rusty Smith & Wesson with a scratched off serial number? If I got killed by something like that, could you guys please just tell my family that I fell into a gorilla enclosure and got fucked to death by a 400-pound silverback? Embarrassing. It's almost as bad as getting killed by one of those high points with $100 bills printed on it. Let's talk about shooting out of your own window. It's a viable tactic as explained by both Kyle Lamb and Tactical Rifleman in separate videos. You just gotta be careful because that glass blows back into your eyes, down your shirt, and if you remain in your vehicle, you're breathing it in. You know, that's still better than getting shot yourself. You just gotta pick and choose when to use it. Back to the action. Neither officer is hurt, but they keep following the suspect while other units jump into the chase. After driving halfway through Las Vegas, he forgets that helicopters exist and decides he should carjack another person. He runs a lady off the road.
Dude, he's not thinking straight here. He's just not thinking straight.
And tries to get into her vehicle. When she throws it in reverse, though, he starts shooting at her.
His car's running. He's got a gun pointed out at the victim here. It's firing into the victim's vehicle. We have to get him stopped.
Some people collect Pokemon cards, but this guy collects felonies. Fortunately, the lady wasn't hit by gunfire, and the suspect's original vehicle is now running away from him. He catches up with his truck and pulls into a grocery store parking lot where the second police shooting takes place.
Dude, they can see you.
He tries to hijack a minivan, but parks his truck so close to it, he can't even get into it, so he jumps back inside his truck while police surround him. Using some pucker-inducing crossfire, police shoot at him with no success.
My God. This job is not for the faint of heart, man. Any given day you could get killed. Oh, here we go. Oh man, get some cover. Get some cover.
He then decides he's tired of running, spots a police car in front of him, puts the pedal to the floor, and slams into that patrol car.
Slams right
civilian
in.
beside the suspect captures the crash firsthand.
And he takes some of these hoses from the pedestal and connects them to those panels.
Head on.
That was a pretty gnarly wreck, and this part right here actually made me kind of sad because it's a K9 officer, and you can hear him. The first thing he does is check on his K9.
Video description again, please.
Oh. Heavy collision.
Oh, fuck.
Heavy.
Forrest, you okay?
Oh man.
Forrest!
The K9s don't have seatbelts, so surely the dog's severely injured or dead. But nope, reports state that the dog's completely fine and the K9 handler just suffered a mild concussion and was released from the hospital.
Goodness me.
Holy fuck.
I don't know the condition of the suspect, don't really care. He is alive, and my lord, did they throw the book at him. He ended up being charged with 3 counts of attempted murder of a cop, 2 counts of robbery with a deadly weapon on a person over 60, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon on a person over 60, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of grand theft auto, 1 count of battery on a cop, 1 count of attempted murder, 1 count of attempted robbery, 1 count of robbery with a deadly weapon, 1 count of discharging a firearm at a moving vehicle, and last but not least,
never getting out.
1 count of felony evading. Big oof. Well, that's all I have for you fine people.
What I want to know, how many years do you think he got for that? I reckon he got like 200 years or something crazy.
Today, make sure to check out my vlog channel, Operation Donut. I've been
video.
uploading regularly to there.
That video was intense. Really enjoyed it, but my oh my, was it intense. I just can't imagine, you know, my blood pressure would be high all the time. Imagine you just, you know, you get a call, you're a cop, you get a call, you go to the incident, and bam, some guy just starts firing at you instantly. Like, it's just, yeah, difficult job, really difficult job. I do applaud, you know, the good cops out there. Honestly, I take my cap off to you because you guys are dealing with absolute psychos, you know, people whose behavior can't be rationalized and predicted. Tough job, great video, need to watch more like it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.